All right, Brittany and Ryan here for your second match. I'm excited to be here to watch y'all, to manage y'all tonight. You played great in your first match. I think this is a team that people are going to start to know really soon. And yeah, you definitely have tough opponents tonight, but they are not unbeatable. And the reason I know that is because they've been beaten, which means it can happen again.
Yeah.
So how are you guys feeling?
Well, I think I'm feeling like pretty good. You know, we got our first match out the way. So best thing to know is that me, Brittany, and I, we knew exactly what to work on. And afterwards is just we just keep testing ourselves, seeing how much better seeing how well we're going to work together, and then we can start, you know, playing chess in the meantime. Right now, I think we're just going to stay playing checkers at this moment.
Yeah, no, and I'm feeling good. I got my first match jitters out of the way. I mean, we definitely got a tough opponent, but we've been really just focusing on ourselves, and yeah. I feel pretty good going into this.
Nothing to lose. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
There's no coke in there. All right, guys. Look, here's the deal. Until you kicked ass in the singles tournaments, you made it to the finals, and then you beat each other to death in that final. We know you're two of the best players to ever play Warzone. Here's the bottom line. You just got to play your game, limit the small mistakes, the ones that kind of get under your skin. Don't get frustrated. One question at a time. You guys got this. Look, Brittany and Ryan, they're great players, but at the end of the day, I mean, come on. Look who they're going up against. So I feel confident about our chances tonight.
Now, take that, Fun DMC.
I bought a shirt.
I have nothing else to say. Just manners maketh man, I guess. That's why.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Cameron Holzman. We've got a great match today. We've got Kaleb Boatman and Cameron Redshaw, the team of Double Indemnity, going up against Brittany Tapley and Ryan Payne as Beat the Geeks. Beat the Geeks making a great showing in their first match, now being 1-0. Double Indemnity, as it was said, going 1-1 in their initial run as a team, but also both of them making it all the way to the finals of the singles tournament. These are two great teams. I'm excited to see what both of them can do because we haven't seen a ton of them as teams from either group. So with that being said, we are going to bring in our competitors, and we're going to get right into round number one. Round number one is going to work like this. As always, this is our regular first round. You're going to get 8 different questions in 8 different categories from the realm of general movies. You're going to have about 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. If you get the answer right, you'll get a point. If you get it wrong, you will not get a point. If you manage to get all 8 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Each team has 3 repeats and 1 challenge to start the match. Any questions before we get going?
I think we're all good.
All right. Then with that being said, your first question is going to come in the category of Oscars. For what film did Katharine Hepburn win her final Oscar? I am in the unenviable position of being alone on the desk, having to banter with myself. Hopefully, I will not get a compilation made of me on Twitter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will start with Boatman.
On Golden Pond.
And Brittany.
On Golden Pond.
And Redshaw.
On Golden Pond.
And Ryan.
On Golden Pond.
All 4 are correct. As we get to your next question in the category of sci-fi fantasy, what is the name of the ship that the events of Alien primarily take place on?
I did not hear any of that. I heard ship. Can I get a technical?
Yeah, I will give you a technical repeat. Your question. What is the name of the ship that the events of Alien primarily take place on?
I can't hear the name of the movie.
Alien.
Oh, no. Okay.
There we go. We said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no.
Hands down. We'll start with Brittany.
I didn't notice, but I was
and Redshaw.
Oh, no. Nostromo.
And Ryan.
Yeah, spelling damn me. I said Nostromo. Oh.
And Boatman is back.
I had it, but you can't give it to me.
Unfortunately, because you had to.
I'm going to go tell my parents to stop streaming right now.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break and then Nostromo was the correct answer. Unfortunately, because Boatman ended up having to disconnect, we cannot give him the point. So with that, it is 3-3 as we get into the next question, which comes in the category of directors.
Okay.
Who directed Elf, Chef, and Zathura? These are three very different movies. Yeah, they're very different. You've got Will Ferrell and Sandwiches. Is this a Brooklyn Vale thing? 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Redshaw.
Jon Favreau.
And Payne.
Jon Favreau.
And Boatman.
Jon Favreau.
And Brittany.
Jon Favreau.
All correct. You get to your next question in the category of drama. What 2000s drama is about a smuggler and a fisherman who attempt to rescue the fisherman's son while also recovering a rare jewel? This is a movie that has plot details that I can't talk about. And oh boy, I really hate not having someone to banter with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Ryan.
Wow. I just wrote Fool's Gold.
And Boatman.
Didn't have anything.
And Brittany.
I just put Blood Diamond.
And Redshaw.
I didn't have it either.
Blood Diamond is correct. Brittany, the only one getting that one correct.
That made sense now.
Your next question in the category of scores and soundtracks. What song appears in both Footloose and Shrek 2? And I will say Footloose. It could be either version, the original or the highly superior 2011 remake, which some say. Ryan, can we get both hands on screen, please?
Sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Yep, that will be Beat the Geeks' first repeat. Your question. What song appears in both Footloose and Shrek 2? 2011's Footloose, man. It's an underrated gem that me and Brian Michaels will stand and die alone on the hill of. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Boatman.
I need a hero.
And Brittany.
I put Holding Out for a Hero.
Frick.
And Doc.
I also said Holding Out for a Hero because I wasn't sure.
And Ryan.
Makes more sense. I just wrote Footloose at the last second.
Holding Out for a Hero is the
It's a
correct
great
answer.
pull, Brittany. Great pull.
As we get to your next question in the category of animation. What is the name of the location where Aladdin finds the lamp in Aladdin? I watched this movie for the first time last year, and it's good. It's as good as people say. And then this year they released a movie called Wish Dragon, which is just the same movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Brittany.
I believe it's The Cave of Wonders.
And Doc.
The Cave of Wonders.
And Ryan.
Yep. Cave of Wonders.
And Boat.
Cave of Wonders.
That is correct all around as we get to your penultimate question in the category of actors and actresses. Which actor played a Southern lawyer, an international reporter, and a pretend doctor in classic films? The old who played these things? Let us give you a list question. The gold standard of actors and actresses. It's either who played these or who appeared in these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Redshaw.
Gregory Peck.
And Ryan.
I also wrote Gregory Peck.
And Boatman.
Gregory Peck.
And Brittany.
No, I put Leonardo DiCaprio.
Gregory Peck is correct. Leonardo DiCaprio did play both a Southern lawyer and a pretend doctor. Catch me if you can. But I wouldn't do that question here. I've done it before. For your final question, as there are no perfect rounds, comes in the category of comedies. Logan Lucky centers around a group of people robbing what kind of location? Once when I used to host a different show somewhere else, I wrote an actors and actresses question where it was who played the following characters, and it was just the 4 different professions that Leonardo DiCaprio has in Catch Me If You Can. And then some guy got really, really angry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Ryan.
I wasn't sure on the specifics. I just wrote like a NASCAR stadium or an event.
Boatman.
Racetrack.
And Brittany.
I overthought. I don't have it.
And Redshaw.
Racetrack.
Racetrack, race car track. I will accept NASCAR stadium. You have the general idea of it.
Okay.
So with that being said, the score is 12-11 as we get into round number 2.
That's all right.
Is our wheel round. I'm going to grab the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. Our team in the lead, in this case, Double Indemnity, will get to choose whether they would like to spin first or defer. Teams will then be given 5 questions in whichever category they spin. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If they don't like it, they can spin again unless they land on opponent's choice. They have 5 questions worth 2 points, or they can go to multiple choice for 1. And stealing is available, so please be careful. I will bring in the wheel as well as Double Indemnity's manager, Mr. Scully. The categories on the wheel today are Oscars, Star Wars, musicals, 1990s, Billy Wilder, recent releases, romance, and sports. So with that being said, Double Indemnity, would you like to spin first or defer?
I say we defer on this one.
Defer, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And it's all good, Bo. Just don't sweat it.
It's all good.
Yep.
Deferring, I will take out Thomas Scully. I will bring in Mr. Scott Harvey as we go for Beat the Geeks' first spin. Beat the Geeks, your first spin is away, and it lands on musicals. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I feel like we should probably spin again on this. What do you think, guys?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, this is it's a fair wheel, so I won't hate anything we land on outside of their strengths.
All right,
we'll go again.
All right, spinning again. Whatever they land on this time, they are stuck with, and is going to land on Spinner's Choice. Do you guys have a refresher of the categories, or do you know what you would like?
Star Wars,
yeah.
you think, guys?
We appreciate. We're going to take Star Wars. You okay with that, Brittany? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. We can work with this.
Yeah,
you got this, guys.
Taking Star Wars, I will send over Scott Harvey. Beat the Geeks, I will be giving you your questions in Star Wars because I'm the only person here. So with that being said, your first question. Jiang Wen portrays which Star Wars character?
Baze, right?
Yeah, Baze Malbus. Yeah.
You can do it if you want.
Baze Malbus, final answer?
That is correct for 2 points. From the best Star Wars movie. Don't at me. Your next question.
It's a good film.
What is the name of the planet that holds an Imperial stronghold used by the Resistance at the end of The Last Jedi?
Crate.
Yeah, Crate. Yeah, that salty planet. Crate, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In total, how many different people have directed films in the Star Wars franchise?
How many different people?
6. JJ, Ryan Johnson. Or is it 7?
Let me see.
Do a repeat if we need to.
Yeah, we could.
5.
We'll take a repeat. Yeah.
All right, that is your second repeat. In total, how many different people have directed films in the Star Wars franchise? And Ryan, can we just get you to bring your hands up again?
Sorry.
I've got 7.
I'm going with 7 too, because I know Ron Howard and Gareth Evans for those spin-offs.
Oh, are we at 8 then, maybe? Because there's
because the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
so
8.
So 8. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
5.
8, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I almost forget about Clone
We
Wars.
both forgot a different one, though. That's good.
Yeah.
According to the prequel trilogy, who delivered the plans for the Death Star to Darth Sidious?
That would be Darth Tyrannus or Count Dooku, Brittany.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. Count Dooku, final answer.
Correct for 2 points. And your final question. What is the name of the Star Destroyer that is the leader of the Imperial fleet and is destroyed during the final battle in Return of the Jedi?
I mean, if it's the one commanded by Admiral, I think it's the Executor.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I think you're right. Yeah.
I'll take the bullet. The Executor, final answer.
And that is correct for another 2
right.
points and a clean sweep of the category. Beat the Geeks now getting themselves up to 21. Double Indemnity at 12, as we will bring back up the wheel and bring in their manager. All right, Double Indemnity, here's your first spin. And it lands on recent releases. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I don't feel bad about it, but
Not too bad, but I think there's slightly better stuff on here for you guys.
Yeah.
So I'd
That's
say,
it.
yeah.
Spin again.
That's-
All right, spinning again. Whatever they land on this time, they will be stuck with. It lands on the category of musicals.
okay.
Remember, go slow. You have your repeats. Again, if you're not sure, just go multiple.
All right. Double Indemnity, I will also be giving you your questions in musicals because, again, I'm the only person here. Your first question in musicals. Who stars opposite Sid Charisse as Tony Hunter in 1953's The Bandwagon?
I haven't heard of this movie.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure at all.
We'll go multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A. Gene Kelly, B. Frank Sinatra, C. Fred Astaire, or D. Dean Martin.
I don't know why I'm tempted to lean Sinatra, but I'm not sure.
Frank Sinatra, final answer.
That is incorrect. Beat the Geeks for a 1 point steal. Is it A. Gene Kelly, B. Frank Sinatra, C. Fred Astaire, or D. Dean Martin?
The Bandwagon. I don't know. I keep thinking, for some reason, Fred Astaire is just shouting out to me,
We
Brittany.
can go for that. Nothing's jumping out to me. So if you want to go for that, go ahead.
Okay, then we'll go Fred Astaire, final answer.
That is correct for a 1
Good
point.
job, Ryan.
Jeez. Okay.
Your next question, Double Indemnity. Who directed 1982's Annie?
John Huston.
John Huston.
John Huston, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. How many items does the witch require from the baker for her spell in Into the Woods?
Okay, so it's the thing corn, the milky white, the dress of blood, and then I think it's one more thing.
Do you want to repeat?
Repeat.
Yeah.
All right, that is your first repeat. How many items does the witch require from the baker for her spell in Into the Woods?
Can you think of what the last thing is?
I want to go multiple.
Okay, just to be safe. That's fine. Yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A2, B3, C4, or D5.
Want to go 4?
Go for it.
4, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Should have gone for it.
It's all right. It's all right.
Your next question. What musical features songs such as Green Finch and Linnet Bird, By the Sea, and My Friends?
My Friends is Sweeney Todd.
Okay.
Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. We also would have just accepted Sweeney Todd, but thank you for being as specific as possible. And your final question. The Rocky Horror Picture Show opens at what kind of event?
Wedding.
Okay, go for it.
Wedding, final answer.
And that is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
So at the end of round number 2,
Very good
I have
job.
the score as Beat the Geeks at 22, Double Indemnity at 19. We are going to get into round number 3. Round number 3, as always, is our Pick Your Poison round. Our competitors are going to get to choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point questions. The categories they can choose from today are Billy Wilder, comic book movies, 1970s, family, 2000s, musicals, action adventure, and actors and actresses. So we will let them choose what they want for their questions, and we will be right back. All right, our competitors have had the chance to choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point questions. Beat the Geeks has chosen their 1 in family, their 2 in 2000s, their 3 in action adventure, and their 4 in comic book movies. Whereas Double Indemnity has chosen their 1 in comic book movies, their 2 in 70s, their 3 in actors and actresses, and their 4 in Billy Wilder. Double Indemnity is behind, so we will start with them. With Redshaw taking the 1-point question in comic book movies. Redshaw, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, your question. Who directed Snowpiercer?
Bong Joon-ho.
That is correct for 1 point. We also would have accepted Director Bong as we go to Boatman for his 2-point question in the 1970s. Who directed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Toby Hooper.
That's correct for 2 points. And a tied game. So we will go over to Beat the Geeks for Brittany with the 1-point question in the category of family films. Who stars in the family films The Game Plan and The Tooth Fairy?
Dwayne Johnson.
Correct for 1 point. So we go back to Double Indemnity for their 3-point question in actors and actresses. Lakeith Stanfield made his acting debut in what film?
Short Term 12.
Short Term 12, I think. Yeah.
Let's make sure. It's not anything before. No, I don't think it was in anything before. Pretty sure it's Short Term 12.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else it could possibly be.
Short Term 12, final answer.
That's correct for 3 points. So we return to Beat the Geeks for their 2-pointer for Ryan in the category of the 2000s.
Okay.
What historical figure does Ben have to find pages from their diary of in order to clear his family name in National Treasure Book of Secrets?
Abraham Lincoln?
That is incorrect. We are looking for John Wilkes Booth, the man who shot Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, it has something to do with the Lincoln assassination.
So we will stick with Beat the Geeks for their 3-point question in action adventure to take the lead. In what 90s action film are the characters attempting to stop a group of rogue Marines who have stolen rockets equipped with VX gas?
Brittany, that is The Rock.
Go ahead.
The Rock, final answer.
That is correct for 3 points.
I needed to redeem myself for another Nick Cage film I messed up on.
So we return to Double Indemnity for their 4-point question in Billy Wilder. If they hit it, they will take the lead. If not, Beat the Geeks will win. Reminder, you have 2 repeats left. Your question in Billy Wilder. In The Lost Weekend, when Don is trying to sell his typewriter, a man tells him that all the stores are closed for what holiday?
So it's a Jewish holiday. Or is it? I want to say it's like Yom Kippur. Does that sound right at all?
Repeat the question.
Great. All right. You have 1 repeat left. In The Lost Weekend, when Don is trying to sell his typewriter, a man tells him all the stores are closed for what holiday?
So Yom Kippur is like a holiday. So if that's what you're thinking it is.
I don't know why that's jumping out to me so much. We'll use our last repeat, I think, though.
Repeat.
All right. That is your final one. In The Lost Weekend, when Don is trying to sell his typewriter, a man tells him all the stores are closed for what holiday?
Yeah, I don't have a better guess, so just go for it.
Yeah, I'll let you shoot it.
4.
Yom Kippur, final answer.
That is correct for 4
Good
points.
job. Good job.
Good pull.
So we send it back to Beat the Geeks for their 4-point
Alright.
question in comic book movies. If they hit it, they will win. If not, Double Indemnity will win. You have 1 repeat left. Your question. In Scott Pilgrim versus the World, what specifically is Roxy Richter's weakness?
Back of her knee.
Yeah, I believe it is the back of her knee
Like
because she's
touching the back of her knee. Yeah.
because she's about to do like a nice drop, like dropping her back of the knee.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too specific.
Yeah.
4.
Touching the back of the knee. Final answer.
And your winner, Beat the Geeks. Back of her knee was the correct answer. That was an incredible match. A final score of 30-29. Very high scoring from both teams. We are going to get into some post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second place finishers, Double Indemnity. We will bring in your manager. Guys, that was a great match. I think literally that 1 point from the cutout in the first round makes the difference, and that really hurts to have to deal with. But you guys still put a great match. How are you guys feeling right now?
Not good.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think the thing that rattled me is my internet going out on that second question, costing me a point. Didn't love that, and I think that messed me up on the holding out for a hero question. So that, you know, that happens. It sucks. Ryan Brittany played great. I can't argue with that. Like they did a really great job.
They played well, for sure.
It sucked. It's sucky circumstances. Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, bottom line is it's just bad luck. You know, internet fucks everyone over. I mean, it's fucked me over. It's fucked pretty much almost every competitor we have here. But you know, it's hard to kind of stay in games when your opponent gets their strength. They ran Star Wars 10 for 10. We had the one slip up in musicals on the first question. But hey, we ran round 3. We did everything we could to get back into the match. It was just that they picked their categories well in round 3. And yeah, so I mean, you just chalk it all up to bad luck in that first round. But this is like we scored 29 points tonight. Teams can only beat us when they score 30 or more points. I think that's the bottom line here. So if you want to beat Double Indemnity, you have to score at least 30 points. Issue is 2 teams have done that already. So we have teams coming in who are, playing, they're playing their hearts out against us, which is kind of what we expected when we teamed up 2 of the best Warzone players we have in this faction. But you know what? We're going to regroup. We're going to come back stronger than ever. And you know what? A pissed off Kaleb Boatman is the scariest Kaleb Boatman you can see. Yep. Same with Cameron Redshaw.
Absolutely. I am not sure. I'm sure Boatman can answer this. Will you guys still be in the tournament? Do we?
Yeah, we'll be lower seeded, but we'll be in the tournament.
Do you guys have any teams you would like to see within this tournament?
Unless Brock wants to call me out, I think we can just go over to beat the Geeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some nice little 4 or 5.
We'll play whoever.
Some little 4 or 5 cities.
We will say goodbye to you guys. Great game. As we go to our winners tonight, Beat the Geeks. If I can make StreamYard work, guys, that was an incredible match. Absolutely insane. How are you feeling at the end of all that?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm just glad that load.
I can't wait.
Cost me, honestly.
No, Brittany, you did perfectly fine. You stayed in the pocket throughout all of round 1. I had my slip ups, but we worked very well together in round 2. Yeah. And you wanting to suggest that repeat on the number of directors for Star Wars was a smart choice because it helped us gain the edge.
Yeah.
All I can say is that for round 3, I tried to strengthen myself so I wouldn't miss another 2-pointer like in our last match, but we were able to still maintain focus and we pulled it out, and you did a good job with our 4-point question. So if all I need to say, Brittany, you definitely were the MVP in this match, though I was mainly just like following right behind you throughout the rest of the way.
You got the rock.
Yeah, look.
Though. I think we complement each other pretty well, honestly.
Yeah.
Look, y'all had to play basically a perfect game to beat Double Indemnity tonight. And you know what? Y'all did it. The steal that you had was huge in round 2. You always have to take advantage of those opportunities against teams like this. And yeah, I agree with both of you. I mean, you complemented each other well, but I think the takeaway from this match is that Brittany, I think you really showed that you're not just a Fandom player, and that everyone needs to watch out for both of y'all. Everyone knew what Ryan could do, but I think this was a big match for Brittany.
Yeah,
absolutely. So yeah, you guys are now 2-0. I believe the next time we will be seeing you is in the tournament. With that record, you should be on the higher end of the seeding. Are there any teams that you would like to face?
I mean, I have no preference, honestly. I mean, if we end up getting seeded against one of our fellow Club Dread members, then it's gonna be unfortunate for all of us, because we want to get to the end so it can be like a Club Dread finale going. I mean, but you know, it doesn't. I mean, at this point, Brittany and I were just gonna remain focused on continuing to practice with each other more, really get better. And I mean, Brittany, if you have anybody you want to face in that tournament, I mean, I personally have no preference.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm still getting to know the teams and stuff. So whoever.
I just want to say I'm scared of facing Double Indemnity now with the way that the bracket might shake out.
Yeah.
It went to our last question, knowing that they can take us to our last question. And if we end up playing Double Indemnity again and they get Spinner's Choice and we don't, then yeah, it's going to be a dangerous game. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Well, with that, we will say goodbye to you guys as we wrap things up. Fantastic match from everyone around. I'm just going to sign off. So I have been Cameron Holzman, and on behalf of Kaleb Boatman, Cameron Redshaw, Thomas Scully, Scott Harvey, Brittany Tapley, and Ryan Payne, thank you guys all for watching. This has been Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.